The long-awaited return. What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to the Life of Tone Challenge. Your boy Tone. We got Rico in the building. Rico,
What's good, man?
Rico.
What's happening, y'all? What's good, everybody? Yes,
What's happening?
sir.
What's happening, man? Welcome back to the Life of Tone Channel. Back with another man, AGT, the glory to God, man. Y'all already know, man. Without him, we would not be talking to y'all right now. So, man, hope he's open doors and pay way for all you wonderful people. And keeping smiles on your faces in the Lord and pray, man. Today, video, we're here about some anime. It's been a while, It's been a month. I know. I am at fault this time. Do not blame Rico. Do not come at Rico inside in the comment sections. It's on me. It's on me this time. Life has been life. Excuse me on that. But
But it's usually me that's busy while we don't do a show. Period. So let
yeah,
me make sure that's
this
known
time
to
was
the
on
house.
me. It was a little bit of both, but more me than him. Like one time we want to do it, he couldn't do it. The other two times I couldn't do it. So I'll take the blame for this one. But yeah, we back though. We back. We're gonna talk about tonight the thing that people don't talk about. People talk about the show and animation and the storyline. What about the opening theme song? Like when you the attention grabber. Like why it's so important for an open to be good? And what's some of our favorite openings for our favorite shows? So that's what we're talking about tonight. This one should be very, very, very interesting because I know a lot of people don't talk about this type of stuff, but I do. I want to talk about this kind of stuff. So why is an anime opening important to you, or opening for any show for that matter? Why is that so important to you, Rico?
For me, I feel like the main thing is more so like rather than getting into the show, like I'm pretty sure you're gonna touch on a lot of that. For me, probably the biggest impact a really good opening has on me is later on, after like years later after I watch the show, I hear the song, I might see the clip, and the nostalgia, the feels of what happened in the anime like hit me all over again. It's like a life flashing before your eyes. You like in 5 seconds just run through everything that happened and all your favorite characters who died or whatever, important events and things like that. Or even like for a lot of anime that's like they'll have especially the longer ones, they'll have an opening for like a specific art, and then you'll like hear that opening, whatever. I download some of the songs myself. Like I literally have some anime openings in my phone like it's a regular song. Like I got like rappers in my phone. I have like anime openings, like a whole playlist
I do
dedicated to
too.
that.
I do too. I do too.
um
It's kind of
yeah,
funny. I
so
do
that will
too.
randomly come up in the shuffle and
Same
things
here.
like that.
Same here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking at mine right now. um and so yeah, for me, now I know you're gonna touch on it, so I won't even really talk about it. But for me, the biggest impact is definitely like afterwards. How much like if I hear that intro anywhere out in public, I might see it somewhere on Twitter or like a random convention, whatever, and like the nostalgia and the feelings that I get from hearing it, remembering back to my point that I was saying, like the specific moment that that intro was. Like say for Naruto, we'll get there, like a specific song for a specific part of the anime, like what they were going through at that time. It just
Mhm.
super hits. It changes. I mean, the anime is of course great. Like the content matters the most, but like the intro, the opening definitely adds a whole nother layer and level
Yeah,
of
yeah.
greatness to that art. It makes you really remember that art and like feel that art.
Definitely don't agree with that at all. I definitely agree with that wholeheartedly. Definitely agree with that. I mean, for me, for number one, like I'm saying, for me, like one to me, like it's an attention grabber, right? It's like the first thing you see is the opening, right? So if you can't grab your fans' attention, you won't get any fans, right? So that's first and foremost an attention grabber. Number two to me, like the nostalgia feeling. Like I completely agree with nostalgia stuff. Like the nostalgia is like you can't go wrong with nostalgia, right? You just cannot go wrong with that, in my opinion. You just cannot go wrong with that. And number three, if your opening is dope, it's gonna make me want to watch it more. Like I said, it's an attention grabber. It allows you to kind of get your feels for what's going on. And then you start watching, okay, the show's dope. Okay, the opening got me into it. Now I'm watching. This is pretty cool. This is all right. Okay, it's interesting. And as you continue to watch and you continue, and it gives you all the foreshadowing. So it gives you what the show is going to entail, which I like about the opening a lot.
Yep.
Some openings
Couple of
do too much
spoilers.
foreshadowing, but
Yes, a
some
couple
don't
of
do enough
spoilers.
foreshadowing.
Yeah, and to your point, like some anime openings, even just beyond like the foreshadow and the spoilers sometimes. Dang, what was I about to say? I had it. Oh man, I had it. Oh, I had a good point. All right, maybe I'll think about it later. We can just keep going, but yeah, man, them anime openings are definitely very important. Like if it doesn't hit off rip, now I am a heavy researcher, so a lot of the times I'll like do so much research to where the opening doesn't matter. Oh, that brings me back to my point that I just remembered. You know an anime opening is really good where if you don't skip it, even binge watching it, like every episode you about to watch this intro every time, even if you're
Anytime.
watching the episodes in a row, like all in one setting, episode after
Mm-hmm.
episode, and you never skip it. That's when you know an opening is really good. Like that's the top tier anime intros. Because even some openings I like, and I'm like, all right, by like the fifth episode, I'm like, all right, I get the point. I can skip this, but some of them you can't skip. You gotta
You can't.
watch it all
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
through
True.
every time.
Facts. 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 Yeah, I can't disagree. Some like some open like, okay, this is cool. This is dope. 5 episodes in. All right, bro. Enough of this.
Yeah.
Enough.
There's levels.
Like
There's definitely
some of
levels.
you just can't skip. Like you just cannot skip it. Like this shows I watched with Chanel. She was like, "Can you skip the intro?" No, I cannot. This is just fire. This is fire. Like, you just love this darn openness. Yeah, the graphics is fire. The song is fire. Everything is fire. I want to enjoy this minute and 30 seconds. And I'll be like this.
Super
It's lit.
happy every time. Every
It's lit.
time.
It's lit. It's just lit every time. It's lit.
Happy like first time seeing it every time.
Exactly. Completely agree with that. The opening is super important. I don't care. No one says the opening is super important, and it's something that you can not have. Like it's like not as important as the actual content, like you said, but like it grabs your attention. Like it's like when you write an essay and you have the intro. The intro is supposed to be attention grabber. It's supposed to grab your attention,
Yep,
get
thesis
you
statement.
get you tuned in, and like an open argument of a case when you got people, you know what I'm saying, arguing case stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just touch and
It
grab
could
them.
make a break. It could definitely make a break.
Definitely make a break for sure. For sure.
Yes, sir.
Show for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Show for sure.
Sets
For
the tone. I mean, it really does set the tone. You know, the intro fire, the anime automatically gonna be fire. Now, there's some animes that have bad intros, but it's rare that there's animes that have good intros and just end up
sure.
being
It's
bad.
just trash. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rare. Like if it has a good intro, it's highly likely that the anime is gonna end up being good too. So you know you're in safe hands off rip.
Exactly. Precisely. I completely agree with that. Like, you know, you're in good hands when the intro is dope. When the intro is dope. Now, if the intro is trash, man, you might have some problems. But if the jump is decent, like if the intro, it don't gotta be super fire, but if it's like decent, you can get away with it. I think you can get away with
And
it.
for me, intros are like probably 20% animation, 80% song for me. For me,
Facts.
it's depending on the song for me by
Yeah,
far.
it's 90-10 to me. The
Yeah.
graphics don't mean nothing to me, bro. Like the song got hit, man. The song got go crazy. I'm like, it's so raw. It's lit. But yeah, the song got a hit for me, bro. This song
It's
has to
definitely
hit.
mostly song for sure. Gotta be. Song gotta be memorable. Gotta sound nice. If you're a long anime, I would like for you to switch it up. Like, don't just do back to back
Yeah,
heavy metal every time. If it's like a
that'd be
climax of an
irritating.
anime, you can do heavy metal. But
Yeah,
like
yeah,
during
yeah.
soft times, maybe a softer song. Kind of make sure it matches the tone of what's going on in
Yeah,
the
it's going
anime
on
at that
in
time.
the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
if it don't match the tone of the show, then you just wasting your time at that point.
Yeah, some elite animes do that the right way. Elite animes definitely make sure the intro matches the tone. Like you'll have like a sad intro before something sad even happens, and you're like, "Uh oh, here we go. Somebody's about to die," and then it
Like,
ends up happening, and it
the
kind of just
niggas
sets the
died.
tone.
Who
Yeah,
died now?
and now
Niggas
years later, when you hear
died.
that song, you remember the death of one of your favorite characters, and it just hit a little different.
Like he died. Ah, died. Or like for example, I guess I can give you an example like with Dragon Ball Super when they had like the tournament power art. That was a hyper ultra like kind of not happy, but like super energetic intro because it was the climax of anime. And the last opening they had was pretty dope. And it's kind of like the end of the climax would sound a little bit more calm, kind of a little more nostalgic, and it's like wrapping up the series. So that's what I like about intros. It tells you like what you about to see next. Like it's foreshadowing. The song's foreshadowing for you. It has like a sad tone to it. Like you said, someone die. If we got a super hyper, like, oh, it's about to get lit in this mug. Oh, shoot now. Hand about to get thrown, baby. Hadouken! This is about to be lit. Like,
Yeah,
you
for
know it's
like
about to be lit.
revenge arcs, like heavy metal or like something like you said, like energetic, especially for like a revenge arc, perfect. Like that one Black Clover one where the get. Well, I guess we'll get to it with the list, but that Guess Who is Back, the way that hits when they're like, you can tell like at that part in the anime they're kind of angry, like we need some get back type of thing. It's like it perfectly matches it. They got like the heavy metal, all that type of stuff.
Facts. Facts.
The elite animes know how to match up the opening with what's going on in the art. And even shorter anime that don't really have like a bunch of arcs, it's just like a quick 12 or whatever. Um, I mean, you can still hit if it's just a good intro. It doesn't even have to necessarily match the tone, but if it's just a really good intro, you good to go. You are good to go. Something memorable, something to get stuck in your head that you'll just be singing randomly for no reason out somewhere. You never know. You just you have a whole bunch of ways to go about it, but just make sure it's good and memorable.
Don't disagree with that at all. I guess speaking of the list, we've been kind of holding back the list. How many are on your list today?
I got at least 10. I may have a couple more. May have a couple more, but I have a solid 10. Actually 11. After I added the Naruto thing, I got 11.
I got 20. This is why we OD. This is why we OD.
I
So
mean, man, it's a lot of great intros out there.
I got some honorable mentions. I'll get the honorable mentions out the way. So it's a couple of My Hero ones. One was number one. I think that's like the season 6 first opening. Maybe the season 6 first opening. That was pretty cool. Opening 12 for Naruto, the original Naruto series, not Shippuden, but the original. Right after Sasuke ran away and beat the fire out of Naruto. Well, everybody, you see the biggest Rasengan Chidori freaking class we've seen our daggone lives at the time. And then Polaris, which is another song from My Hero, that it was the season 3 second opening of that season. So those are my honorable mentions. You got your honorable mentions, Rico?
Bet. So wait, are we counting endings too? I just thought about that. I just realized the one I was
I said
talking about.
only openings, but if you want to put it in there, sure, that's fine.
Okay, so my
Like if
honorable
I had
mention
ended
would be
this would take 500 years, but
yeah, but yeah.
but you
So
want to put a couple endings, that's fine.
bet. So I'll just do one ending. Um, just like to pair with the Naruto 12 opening. I love the Naruto 12 ending because it's just like a really nice. It's like an R&B song kind of, but it's just like
Yeah.
an Asian lady, a Japanese lady singing it. But it literally sounds like an
It's
early
like R&B
2000s
song.
R&B song. It literally sounds like
It's
something.
like some Usher.
Yeah, like Joe or Donnell Jones would get on or something. Yeah, it's just like it's really chill. So that would be my honorable mention.
It's like some Joe. Stutter, stutter. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, like right there with it, like that era of
Oh
music
my
for real.
gosh. That's
Yes,
hilarious.
sir. So that would
That's
be my
hilarious.
honorable mention for sure.
For sure, for sure. All right, so I'm gonna let you do 1 through 10. I'll probably do my 11 through 20 after that. Hey, Hawk! What it do, Hawk? What it do, 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 what it
What's
do.
good, man?
Good man, good man. Hawk in the building. So I'm gonna let you go from number 10. What is your number 10?
All right, so it was really hard for me to put this in order. Let me get that out of the way. This may not,
What hard, bro? Hard.
this may not have an order because boy, this
I mean,
is
it don't
like
have to be
really
necessarily in
crazy.
order of how you like it, but just what's
But I'm
number
gonna
10?
definitely end it with like my top ones. I know that, but it may
Yeah.
not be an exact order like 10 through 5. But like
After
after that, we got the top
after
tops.
after 5 for me, everything was just a blur.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, top
Okay,
5, yeah, but like after that, yeah. So it's a little
so
hard.
we're gonna give Hawk a quick rundown. So we're talking about anime openings. What do they mean to you? What do you get from openings such as foreshadowing, um, attention grabbing? What does an anime opening mean to you? And we'll give you our favorite anime openings that we have seen and why we like them so much. So Rico's gonna give his top 10. I have 20 of them. So I'm gonna run through the other 10. I'm not going to explain those too deep in detail, but we'll explain the other 10 in very, very much more in depth. So we
All
all
right,
need
bet.
new shows. We need new stuff to drop already.
Oh, I
So
got a bunch of lists. I was about to say I got a bunch of lists that I'm working on. Like if you want some recommendations, I got some. I haven't watched them yet, but I just know like my friends and my cousins love them, and I'm just waiting for them to stack so I can binge watch them because I can't do the weekends.
exactly. See, Hawk understands an
Yep,
attention
yep.
grabber.
Hawk on it, hawk on it.
So what's your
Yes,
number
sir.
10, bro?
All right, so first of all, you already know this is gonna be littered with One Piece and JoJo's and Naruto. That's just off rip. I'm gonna
I
start
can
with
respect
We
that.
Go opening 15 because that was like the first opening after the time skip and everything. I gotta go. We go for One Piece, man. That
Okay.
era right there
Okay. Okay.
was
Okay.
super crazy. I'm gonna start
Okay.
light. I'm gonna start light. That's a banger, and I can see why some people would have that higher on their list. But I just have a few other ones that's just like, man, irreplaceable. I know my top three are confirmed, like without a doubt, no questions. I already know who my top three are. And then after that, it's kind of jumbled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one in there. It's like my three through I mean 4 through 10, but I don't exactly know where it's at. But I'm comfortable with saying it's 10. I really like it a lot, but it's not like the other ones we're gonna get to. So we go opening 15 by One Piece for sure.
Okay. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, I like that one. Actually, I'm not the biggest One Piece watcher, but I heard a lot of people like that specific open, that specific like timeline in the One Piece universe. So I heard that one before.
Yes,
Number
sir.
10 for me would be actually I gotta make a change. Actually, give me 1 second. Because I had something in the wrong slot. I can talk about this one later. But yeah, number 10 for me would be Uh, Veronica, which is opening 7 for Bleach, the original Bleach series. Uh, nostalgia.
Yes, sir.
First of
Solid pick.
all, we
Solid
had
pick.
the
Yep.
Espada. We had the Espada. We had Aizen with his goofy, stupid ass. We had the Espada. We had the Iran cars and how they turn the hollows into having Soul Reaper powers and switching to this and that and uh Yukiora fighting Ichigo and beating the fire out of him and actually killing a man. And then Ichigo come back to life as a hollow and just send him to the shadow realm. He got one way ticket to the shadows. He got the Mirror Ishtar treatment. He died. But nonetheless, that was cool. And Grinjow, he was kind of broken, kind of cool. All the Aspire was like nuts. They were like the nuts. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
My man Captain Yama came out of nowhere, beating one of the Espada, destroying them. Like, yeah, it was nuts. All the captains fighting, it was just OD. Like I love that part of Bleach, and it was before all the weird crap. And Dahlia Blood was a bit a little weird lately, but I will say that the original Bleach series, Veronica, opening 6 was dope. That era was dope, and you can't go wrong with Bleach. It's part of Big Three for a reason. It's part of Big Three for a reason.
Yep. Yep. I feel that. I feel that. My next one. I hate the. It's so nostalgic and iconic. I hate to say it now, but I wouldn't put it in my top three. So, you know what? And I'm pretty sure you're gonna definitely talk about this in depth. Nah, matter of fact, nah, I gotta save that. You know what? Just off of pure nostalgia, I can't go with that yet. I just can't throw that in there. So I'm gonna go with another One Piece one. I'm gonna go with this time We Are. This was like literally, I think this is the very first one. And I think this is literally the first one that gets you
And
into the
so,
show. Extremely nostalgic because it's the very beginning of it. I mean, we still don't know what's going on yet. We don't know how far they are, what the world is even yet. So I'm gonna go with We Are for my number 9 for sure.
number 9 for me, I'm gonna say it's Sayonara Memory from Naruto Shippuden. That one's pretty kind of sad, but also it's just it's just weird because that's when Naruto and Sasuke meet back up again for the first time.
Yeah.
Not the first time, but the second time after he killed Donzo and all that foolishness, and then he runs into him again, and oh my gosh, why can't you start trying to be my friend? And I need to end your life, go away, tired of you, Naruto, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, don't worry, we won't both die. I'm gonna get rid of you. Like, you gotta go. I'm tired of you, and the stupid fox, and the stupid foolishness. You and Kurama gotta go. Tired of it. And Naruto's like, I'm not getting up on you, Sasuke. Like, go away! Why are you so fixated on me? I was like, this is hilarious. Man, Sasuke is so idiot. Like, it's so hilarious. But like it was like a very nostalgic because it's like very emotional because how you feel about
Yeah.
Sasuke, how close they were. And Sasuke wants to sever the bond so bad because you killed Itachi. Now you feel so terrible about it. He's got this conflicted feeling in his head. So I just
Yep.
found that very nostalgic at that point. So that's why it's number 9 for me.
Okay. Okay. For number 8, I'm gonna do one of my first JoJos because I got several JoJos, and I mean their intros are
No,
crazy. I'm
Naruto's
gonna
open
go.
too. So I can feel why you like those.
Oh boy, them intro, the songs especially, and what's going on, and like the foreshadowing. So I got Sonochi no Sadame, I think that's how you pronounce that, from Phantom Blood, the very first JoJo intro
Okay.
opening.
Okay. Oh
The very first one.
yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Donnie Nuna, and all of that stuff. JoJo, that one. So I got that one. Um, yeah, that. So I got that one as my, what is that? Was that my, that was my 8. Yep, that was my 8. Yeah, I put that as 8 for sure. That one's a banger. Definitely got to do that one. That sets the tone for all the JoJos. That sets the tone for the JoJo intros. It's not my favorite one. I feel like a lot of people have that as their favorite. I have a couple of more that I actually like more than that one, but I feel like that's a great one to have in my top 10 intros for sure. I think 8 at worst. I definitely got to have that up there.
Okay. Another Bleach one for me. Number 8 will be Change. That's the 13th opening for Bleach,
Okay.
the original Bleach series. At that point, uh, Ichigo understand what his hollow powers were, how to use his hollow powers. Also, it's after Aizen was defeated, or right before Aizen was defeated. Right before Aizen was defeated. Yeah, right before Aizen was defeated. So they were at a point where everything was in a standstill. Dagon Ron Cars had the one up on the Soul Reapers for a little bit, but Soul Reapers
Yep.
time to time made it come back. And then finally, Ichigo gets rid of Aizen and put an end to all the foolishness, and we're all happy, no campers, right? But nonetheless, like it like changed to me. Like Ichigo changed. Like Ichigo got more serious, but he got a lot more locked in. The crew kind of changed as well. Like Uryu, it's like it all got super locked in at that point. Even Orihime and Chad, so they all got super locked in at that point. And you felt like the tension, like you felt the tension in the opening,
Yep.
but it was a tension like song, but you could feel it through the graphics and through the animation. Like it's going to get real. Like things are about to get real here. Like I hope y'all know it's
Yep.
about to get real here. Like I know, right? We're like, that's 3-1. It's to get real. Let's go. Like let's go. I'm about to die. Let's go. Like, oh, I could not wait for Osmond to die. Like, I was like, at a point, like, I need him to die. Like, even if Captain Yama has to do it, someone get rid of this fool. Like, so that definitely brought back some good memories. And I said it's one of the big 3-4 reasons. It's just this is
Yep.
one of these Bleach Naruto. You can't go wrong with any of those openings, bro.
Bet. I got for my number 7. Even though I haven't seen Shamrock Champloo, this song is so great.
Oh,
This song, the Shiki no Uda by Mimi,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That song
I know
is
that
so
you talking
crazy.
about. I like that
I
one
haven't
too. I
even
don't like it as
seen
much
the
as other people
anime.
do.
Yeah, I haven't even watched the anime, and that opening
I
was
gotta
so
watch more
crazy.
Samurai Champloo. I watch a little bit of it. I didn't watch a lot of it either. Can't
I
talk.
haven't watched a single second, but that opening is crazy. Like that song,
That
another
sounds
one
creepy.
that I literally have in my phone, in my playlist, like a regular song. Just super banger. So I mean, I don't even remember the animation. I've listened to the song without looking at the intro so much. I don't even remember the intro. It's purely just the song, no nostalgia attached. Because again, I haven't watched a single episode, but the
It's just
song
the
is so
song
great.
is fire.
Yeah,
The
I just
song is
I
fire.
got it as my number seven for sure.
One Piece
Oh
flavor.
yeah, One Piece is crazy. Only reason I wouldn't have that in my top 10 is because it's so new. But if you ask me like a year or two from now, it's more than likely in my top 10. The intro is crazy.
Unrated show is fire opens its fairy tale. We are down by law. I
I
haven't
don't
watched a
know
lot
that
of fairy tale, so I can't really say. But I
one.
heard
I
a lot
didn't.
of people love the intros. Uh,
Yeah.
Number 7, some Code Geass, y'all. So,
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce the name of the song. Please do not ask me, but it is season 1 in the second opening of season 1. So we're at the point where Lelouch gets rid of the Tokyo settlement. He uses Geass on Cornelia. Him and C2 having this little love affair, whatever this freak show they having. I don't know what kind of freak off they having. I think my man Lelouch is the Japanese Diddy. You know, some other type crap. But none of that funny. But he having these affairs with Colin and C2 and Suzaku like Yuffie now, and everyone's sad about Yuffie, and there's a big war going on. The ops getting popped, and Lelouch finally reveals himself as Zero, and Suzaku already kind of knew, but he found out the hard way. So we're at
Man.
that point of the show. So that just like at that point, because like when I first watched Code Geass, I didn't watch the first half of first season, so I was kind of like not knowing what was going on like that. But the show was just so fire, and the intro's insane. Like it showed how broken Lancelot was, like how broken this nightmare was. Like this man, the Lancelot was the nuts, like the nuts. This man had
Yeah.
energy swords out doing like Halo, doing like these, cutting people up. Man, my man. I think he even showed him shooting the Lelouch at the end of the intro. I was like, why y'all? It foreshadowed a little too much. Just a little bit. Why would they do that? Like, I ruined it, bro. I ruined the surprise, bro. Like, I ain't want him to see him get shot, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all ruined everything. But nonetheless, the Code Geass season 1 opening 2 is definitely one of my favorite. Be number 7 on my list.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and throw in there the extremely iconic. It is purely just based off of it being iconic and extremely nostalgic. Gotta catch them all by Pokemon has to be at
Right,
worst
yeah. I
number
gotta give you that one. I
six.
gotta give you that one. I gotta give you
At
that one. I gotta
worst.
give you that one. It's
Yeah,
a
that one's too everybody know that. Everybody and their mama know that one, man.
Head up.
Yeah, man.
Gotta
That
catch
one
you
hits too
all.
hard,
It's
bro.
super, it was super catchy as a kid, though. I gotta admit that. It was super catchy as a kid. Super catchy.
Extremely,
I got extremely.
extremely, extremely, man. That was ridiculous, man. That one was like crazy, crazy, super duper. That's why I don't necessarily have it in my top 3 or 5 because it's really just because of how iconic it was and the nostalgia behind it. But
Yeah, facts. Like I
I
said,
wouldn't
that
have
that
it.
that that, that was a big free era between Dragon Ball,
Yep.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. Like that early 2000, you couldn't tell nothing about those three shows. Like you couldn't talk bad about Ash Ketchum, you're getting smacked. You couldn't talk nothing wrong about Goku Vegeta, you're getting uppercutted. You said nothing wrong Yugi, you throwing hands. Like you can't. No, you can't. Yugi sucks. What you say? Say about Yugi Moto? Oh crap. That's it. That's it. And what did you say about Ash, bro? Ash is Ash. It was over. What you say about Goku-san? Goku-san. I'm gonna Kamehameha with me now. That's it. It was over with. So that's a nostalgic era. So I can't get mad about that one when it comes
Yeah,
to
man.
the
It's just
Pokemon
everybody
opening.
knows it, just off of popularity alone.
Yeah, I didn't put it on my list just because it was just I can't do a
Yeah.
popular. I do my personal how I felt about it, but yeah, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Yep.
That's number 6 for you. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Number 6 for me, it's a newer one. I'm going back into the bleach. Going to the bleach pool. All right, come on, Ichigo. Gotta pull you out again, Ichigo. Come on. Scar, which is the first opening of Thousand Year Blood War. Who's the band that played this song? I want to make sure I get the band right. Uh, Tatsuya Kikani. That's
Okay.
the artist, and the song name is called Scar, and it's the first opening of Thousand Year Blood War. So that's my number six.
I bet.
It just brought the whole show together. Like it felt like it rolled with the show perfectly. Like this timeline, where was the show at? Everything. It was just perfect. The graphics were perfect. The foreshadow wasn't too much. It wasn't OD. It was perfect. It's perfect. Can't go wrong.
Yep.
Boruto do have some good openings, by the way. Boruto does have some good openings. I just can't watch Boruto right now.
I said
I
I
need the
gotta
time
watch
skip.
further into it to
I
see
need
it.
to watch. I need the time skip until I get the time skip. I'm not watching no Boruto. Sorry, no, can't do it. I need my time skip. I need to see Boruto older.
I can feel that. I can feel that. I ain't mad at that one. I ain't mad at that one.
I'll
So
get
where
that
we
kind
at?
of I'll get that same kind of feeling when at the end of the original Naruto. I was like, yeah, I need to see him older. I can't do this younger
Okay.
Naruto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just started to get like, all right, man, where we at with it? Like, what we doing for real?
what we doing? You gonna get older or what? Like, come on, grow up.
Yeah, what we doing now, man? What we got going on? Let's go ahead and get busy. Let's start fighting real people.
No boy. Oh, this is filler crap. Never this filler.
Yeah, for real. But number 5 for me has to be Black Clover's 4th opening, the Guess Who Is Back, like I briefly mentioned earlier.
Oh
That's
yeah,
one of my
I like that
favorite
one too. I
opening
like that one too.
songs ever for me. That Guess Who Is Back, the way it hits and, like, the time that it's happening and things like that, it's just so crazy. That's one of my favorite songs to just listen to in my phone. Easily out of all anime openings, that's one of my favorite ones for sure. I love that song. Especially my whole party chat loves that song. So that also increases its stock just a little bit because everybody loves it. Everybody, if somebody plays it, everybody in the party chat is singing it. So that kind of adds to it a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie. So
I can't get
definitely
mad at
gotta
that one.
Guess Who Is Back by Black Clover. Crazy for me. Absolutely crazy.
I can't disagree with that one. Number five. Another new one actually. This one's super new actually. This is from Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 opening one. The song's called Where Your Blue Is. I think it's by the same artist as the one I just talked about. Yes, Tetsuya Kikani. Yeah. So yeah, I just felt like that specific opening was just for Gojo. It's seeing
Yeah.
Gojo like younger.
Yeah.
It's that kind of not nostalgia, but like that throwback. Like this was
Yep.
Gojo before Gojo. Like this is Tatsu Gojo. Like this is his homie. His homie turned on him. Like it's a Naruto Sasuke crap. Like oh crap, this is wild. Like this is crazy. Like whoa, what the heck? And it's just like even though that opening was only for 6 episodes, the song is beautiful by the way. The opening didn't give a lot of foreshadowing for the future either because I said a different timeline. So I like that a lot as well. It just really gave that timeline its own place, which I liked a lot.
Yeah.
So
hmm
that will be one I'll probably keep in my top for a while till something could
Bet.
usurp it.
All right. So now I'm on to my 4, right?
Yes, for.
Yep. I gotta throw in the first Fire Force opening. That one, that
Oh,
song is
Inferno! Yes. Yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
Inferno
Inferno
was
is crazy. The
insane.
note that he hits, I've never heard somebody ever hit a note like that before. They
Yeah.
they made me go look up the rest of their like discography, Mrs. Green Apple or whatever. I went and like after
Yeah,
that song, I'd be like, I
facts.
had to look
I
up
like Mrs.
more.
Green Apple. I like their stuff now, actually. I agree with that.
Yeah, bro. That Fire Force first
Inferno
opening,
was
the Inferno
insane.
one, the that
Yeah,
bro, I've
that's
never heard that before, bro. I had
yeah,
to go find that. So
that was fire. Yeah, I had to find that immediately at that first one episode.
yeah.
I said, "What's the hell is this? This is fire. These niggas broken. Who these niggas? Oh, these niggas nut. These niggas rocking." Chanel
That's
like, "What
another
the
party
hell?"
chat banger too. The whole party chat rocks with that one. That's
Ah,
another one.
Anime chats be lit.
That's a whole
All the anime
nother
chats
one.
be lit when they hear fire with the Fire Force opening.
Yeah.
So dang, we both got a Fire Force winner number 4. Not Inferno,
Okay.
but Spark again. So that is the first opening of season 2. Yes. Yeah. So the first opening of season 2 of Fire Force. That
Okay.
one, I think it's by Amer or Amer. Yeah, that band. So I like that one too. But I do love Inferno though, because Inferno's fire. But Spark
Okay.
again, kind of like it shows Cho and um, what's his name now? Dang, what's the main character's name again? I didn't remember.
Who? Oh, that's crazy that slipped in my mind too.
I need Google now.
Nah,
Google
what
help me.
is his name? What is his name? That's crazy.
I need Google now. I need Google. Hold up. Okay, we need 5 for season 3. By the way.
Bruh, that's another party chat one where everybody is upset. Like, what is going on? What are we waiting on? What is happening here? What is taking so long? I think they have Fire Force on the back burner, like they're working on other stuff.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't
Shinra,
know.
Shinra,
There we go. Thank you. I
Shinra
couldn't. Yeah,
Kasakabe, Shinra,
could not
Shinra.
think of it to save
Sho
my
is
life,
Shinra.
man.
Yeah, so their relationship and how Sho just hates his brother. It, it's like it shows how broken Shinra is. Like he got the adult burst and all that. It's just this dude is nuts, bro. Like I don't know. It just felt like a rekindling of the show because like yeah, nice little hiatus season 1, season 2. So I like Spark
Yeah.
again by Amer. Amer's probably one of the best anime bands to make openings. Like their opens are insane. So what's
Yep.
your number 3? My number 3 is super nostalgic, by the way. Super nostalgic.
Number three. I see. This is where it starts to be like, yo, what's the exact order? And I might
Ooh.
have to do Doctor Stone Open the World as 3. Good Morning
Okay.
World, the first one. Good
Oh
morning,
yeah, yeah, that was pretty good.
Wahoo.
Yeah, that one.
So that would be my number 3, the very first opening of Doctor Stone. Now, granted, I'm not caught up. I've only seen the first 2 seasons, and I
Yeah,
believe we're on like
I've only
season
seen the first
4
season
now.
myself. Yeah, Chanel's only seen the first 2 seasons. I've only seen the first season. We gotta catch up too, so I can't talk
Yeah,
trash.
I hear it's great. Something about that second season was kind of like, but people say it's great now.
Yeah, yeah. I heard it's fire now too. I heard it's fire now as well.
Yeah, but yeah,
So
Good Morning
I
World.
gotta catch up on that. Good Morning World's pretty good. I like that one
Yeah,
too.
that's just another party chat one again, because there's some anime that like the party, like as a party chat we've watched together, like on 3, 1, 2, 3, click
Three.
play, like everybody watched it. Yeah,
Oh!
and that's one of them. So so the memories of that, like even just the video games we were playing back then, like what was that, like 2K17, like the whole nostalgia around it, everything around that, one of them older 2Ks, and just the party chat watching it together, that all adds up to why I really like that intro. It's not just the intro itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Number 3 is super nostalgia. Like this screams 90s. This screams you're a meshy. So you kind of know where I'm going with this one.
Okay,
Smile
okay, okay,
bomb. I'm
okay.
going with Smile bomb, bro. Like, it's the best opening with an English voice actress, or singer ever. Don't at me. Don't at me. Don't ever at me. Don't ever at me. Smile bomb is beautiful. If you hear Smile bomb, you just get a big smile on your face.
Yeah,
He's
hey.
like it's time. Where you're a mess with the spirit gun at? We're a cool ball with the sword. Where he at? With Karama. Let's go. Like it's just nostalgia. You can't go wrong with Yu Hakusho and I like other show when they switch openings and that one didn't. That was just the perfect opening for that show. Like
Yeah, it was
it's
just
just
like
perfect.
keep it. Don't fix what's not broken.
Opening's not broken. Like, you don't. Just switch the graphics for the time that you're in the show, but just keep the song. It's just beautiful. Just
Yeah, don't mess
don't
that up, dog.
don't change
Don't mess
nothing.
that one up.
Don't do nothing. Just keep it as it. But yeah, number 3 is Smile Bomb for sure.
Bet. All right, for number two, it's still a struggle trying to pick between two and one. Which one's like the true number one? I'm trying to pick between the two who I it's really tough because it was easy to find my top three, period.
But to put them in order is
But
the part, yeah.
I don't after that trying to put them in order of each other is crazy. That's where I'm struggling. I'm down to
Mm,
the last two, and I feel like whichever one I don't pick, I feel like I'm betraying the other one. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um.
Mine's kind of clear cut, but it's a little close. I thought it was gonna be.
Okay.
Hint, hint.
Okay. I'm probably gonna go with as number two. Uh I might go with Fight and Golden Win for JoJo's. Just and that one is
Mm.
very animation and what's going on based, not even the song. Out of my top 10, this is probably the song I like the least,
Oh
but it's
yeah.
just what's going on in the anime and the whole new characters like new arc and then the animation of the intro, like what they're doing in it, the art style and things like that. That's gonna be my number two right there. That's gotta be my number two. Because my number one, I just can't the memories behind number one, that just push that to number two by default.
Woo. Now you got me thinking about my number 2. That's kind of interesting. Uh,
It's tough. I
I
feel
would
like I'm
say
betraying number one.
2. Number 2 for me is nostalgic, and it has me. Now that I hear the song, I think about my mom. Mom died a few years ago, so
Okay.
this is kind of an emotional thing for me more than anything. And part of the show, kind of the part of the show when this opening drop, kind of made me think about losing someone close to you, and it kind of like
Yeah,
it's
it hit
closer.
different.
It's a song closer. Opening 4 from Naruto Shippuden when Asuma
Okay.
died. Asuma
That's a
died for
good one.
most. Secondly, the song is nostalgic because, like I said, it's a point of the show where everything goes left. Like Shikamaru said,
Boy,
he knows
boy.
heartbroken about Asuma. Freaking Toby like, no, my teacher. They avenge their teacher and get rid of freaking Hedon. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on. So
A lot.
number 2 is close about Interview Joe. Open the 4 of Naruto Shippuden. That's just nostalgic. That's just super nostalgic. Super nostalgic. A lot closer, but I fought between number 1 and number 2, but it's clear cut enough. You pick my number 1 peaceful. To what is
Bet.
your number 1?
And then my number one, sorry, and I love JoJo's, but it's not even like top five for me. But I just absolutely love the intros. But this one is carried by the moment that I was watching it. Cause it was like it happened to be like a trip where I was in New York with a lot of like my friends and my cousins, all of us
Oh
from Atlanta went to New
yeah,
York,
you forgot in the
and we would
anime.
like with the Airbnb we had like a big TV, and like we would be out all day. Of course, we in New York, but at night, every night we would come back and watch like this arc of JoJo's, and so like that memory is just because all of us just watching the same episodes together, and like just it just reminds me of the whole New York trip, the part of JoJo's that it
Mhm.
is five. He's one of my favorite Joe stars and everything. So I got Stand Proud by the Stardust Crusaders
Mhm.
when he's got him punching behind him really fast and things like
Mhm.
that. That I'm gonna have to make that. And again, it's crazy because my top two are not my favorite songs at all. Like I like the bottom eight songs more than the top
Way
two.
more than the top 2.
Yeah, but
I like the
the
top 2
anime oh,
songs
and the
more than
animation
the
of that
ones.
one carries it. The animation of that and the time when I watched it, the time in the anime and the time with watching it with everybody in the same because
Carrying it.
typically when we watch stuff, we have like a Discord and we kind of watch stuff together. Or we say like on three, countdown one, two, three, press play together. But that one we were like in the
That's
same
fire.
room. Yeah.
Yes,
That
we
one
have
we were in
five.
the
I
same
have five
room.
Mr. Jujutsu Kaisen Hawk.
Oh yeah. Juju does have some crazy ones though. They
I got a couple of them in here. I had a couple.
Yeah,
Where's
if I were to do a
Lewis
top
and
20, they would definitely have at least two in there, at least
yeah,
for
where's
sure.
Lewis and I have one more in my top 20, but number 1, this was hard. This was hard.
Very,
Very hard. Um that the song carries, first of all. First, shout out to Aimer for having fire openings and keep getting hired to get these openings done. Finish. Shout out to Aimer and her voice and her band. They do a great job. Number one, Brave Shine by Aimer from Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works. Sorry. It's one of the best anime of all time, first and foremost. Secondly, the song just matches the show, the animation. There's not a lot of
Yeah.
foreshadowing, but it's enough to get you attention grab. You got Gilgamesh being a moron. We know what Gilgamesh is. Shinru Emiya is not even really a part of the intro, which is the crazy part. But Rin and Saber are like just beautiful. The main character didn't had to be a part of it a lot. That's what I liked about it. The main character wasn't involved in the intro a lot. Like it was just one little peek of Shiro at the beginning of the intro and at the end of the intro. That was it. There was no like OD, him running around doing crazy stuff and fighting Gilgamesh and all that. No, they said we're not putting none of it in here. You're gonna see it the hard way. You're gonna find out the hard way. Secondly, the song is beautiful. Aimer, great job.
Amazing.
And then
Amazing.
number three, the show is fire. Like the show is insane. Number four, the animation of the actual opening was just perfectly executed. It was just perfectly executed. Number one for me is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works' second opening, Brave Shot. The first one was okay, but I'm sorry. Once I heard the opening before I watched the show, so I was like, okay, this is. I said, what is this?
Okay,
Like,
yep, yep.
you heard of Brave Shot? So what song is this? It's from Face Day Night. Okay, I watched the original one. I didn't watch Unlimited Blade Works yet. So I'm like, yo, I need to get to episode 13 so I can hear this open. Let's get these first 4 episodes out the way so I can hear this open. Even Chanel like, this is a nice opening. I said, I agree. It's probably the best one of all time. She looked at me, she's like, for real? Yes. Yes. It is the nuts. Insane. She looked at me like,
Ridiculous.
you and these openings. I said, it's an attention grabber. It's important. He said, yes, good point. Said, yes. We agree now. We agree. I mean, that might be her favorite opening too, low key. That's kind of funny. So number 11 through 20 for me, real quick. I'll say Hyperdrive from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. That's probably the second
Okay.
favorite pure English singing opening I ever heard. Anima from Sword Art Online. So that was Sword Art Online Analyzation, the second opening for that. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, for that one. Sword Art Online again, Crossing Field, which is the first opening of the show. First opening of the entire show, Crossing Field. Love that. Shows Kirito and Asuna's relationship and
Yep.
how they grew their bond and all that
Hmm.
cute stuff.
I
Like cute.
just rewatched those first like 13, 15 episodes literally like a couple of weeks ago. I just had to.
Kirito's broken. I would say this was more nostalgic for me. Diver by Nico Touches the Walls. That's from Naruto Shippuden opening 8. So the one where when Naruto gets probably submerged into the ocean. You know what I'm talking about. When he's submerged
Hmm.
in the ocean and everyone picks him back up as he's kind of like in a depressed state. And they all pick him back up, Kakashi, Sakura, and a whole group.
Oh
And then he's in
yeah.
the air and looks at Sasuke like, all right, it's time. It's time.
Yeah. I do remember that. I forgot about
I
that. That
love
was
Nigo
hard.
Touches the Walls. Like once I heard that song, I said I have to look them up. And I said I love their stuff. It's just like insane. Like Nigo Touch the Walls, great job by them as well.
Banger. I
Uh,
forgot all about that one. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, Kai Kai Kaiten. So that's the first opening from Jujutsu Kaisen from season 1. Like that one a lot as well. Alone from Bleach. That was opening 6. That's right before the Veronica opening. So I like opens 6 through like 12. Like all of them are fire by Bleach, by the way. But those were my 3 favorites between those 6 openings. Inferno from Fire Force. I you that one, obviously. That one is Mrs. Green Apple is fire. Good job. Great job. Colors. So the first Code Geass opening will be my number
Okay, banger,
19.
banger,
And
banger.
then Distance in Naruto Shippuden, which is opening two. Yes. So after Bluebird. So you are my friend. No.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
one.
banger. Forgot
Yeah, that
about
that
that
that,
one.
that like, that's just nostalgic. Like see, Naruto Sasuke got the kunai and the dagger and sword and the next. Like, oh, chill, you know.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
banger.
yeah,
That's a
that's a
banger.
banger. That's a banger. The animation was dope. I didn't like the song as much, but the meshing of the song with the actual animation foreshadowing is perfect. So it was my top 20. You know, my honorable mentions. That was Rico's top 10. And what does anime openings mean to you guys? I want to know. What does it mean for y'all? Like, how important is the opening to you? Like, I think to me, the content of the show was 60%. How well you foreshadow is 20%. And the opening is 20%. But that first 20% has to hit before the other 80 even I think about it. Like the opening has to be dope. At least average. Something I can be like, okay, this is a cool opening. I can watch it a couple times in a row. Cool. All right. Let's watch the show then. The opening is trash. I'm gonna be pissed, man. I'm not watching this. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn this bull crap off. I'm not watching. No, absolutely not. Not watching this. But if the opening is decent, okay, got my intrigue. Let's watch a little bit because I think like Overlord had some okay openings. They were okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
But they
that's some
weren't
decent.
enough to attention grab me enough to watch more. So I had to sit there and actually watch the show. But like, what was that darn show? Spy Family had a nice intro. The first one was fire.
Oh yeah, the first one. Yep.
First one was pretty dope. So I said, "Ooh, what's this?" So this is an attention grabber. It's super important to grab your attention. Like, even Fire Force. I ain't like Fire Force. I first saw like the images and stuff like that. Like, okay, it's niggas that are firefighters. Whoop de doo. Turn that crap off. Not watching. Heard the opening. I said,
Yep. This is different. This is definitely different. Not what I thought.
interesting. I said,
Not what I
ooh,
thought.
interesting. Interesting. We gotta the introduction of Shinra. I was like, okay, all right, this is interesting. Okay. I will continue to watch. I'm like, okay, Inferno. Good job, good job. So who the hell is Mrs. Green Apple? That's the first person I said. This show is dope. And who the hell is Mrs. Green Apple? Like, who the hell are these
A
people?
banger. Banger
Banger,
producers.
banger, banger, banger. They definitely did their job. It was kind of like the same thing I got from Brave Shine when I started watching Unlimited Blade Works. When I first saw the intro, I said, "Ooh, Unlimited Blade Works, touche." I'm watching immediately. So I started watching the season. I'm like, "Bro, this is not the intro I asked for, bro." I was so angry. I was like, "Not the intro I asked for." And Chanel was like, "You know, it's not until episode 13, right?" I said, "Can we just skip 13?" She's like, "No, we must watch these episodes." Skip the intro. Then. I'm not watching
Can
the
we
intro.
skip to 13? Is crazy.
That's how good it was. That's how much I liked it. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's
It was just too
crazy.
important. It was just too important to show them. So important. Shiro's broken. Like, that's when Shiro unlocked himself. He's like, I'm him. Gilgamesh, die. I said, oh, when he fought Gilgamesh, I said, oh my gosh, she is the nuts now. Like, oh my gosh, Shiro, look at Emiya. Look at Emiya doing this thing. I said, this man broken. Yeah, nah, yeah. I think we'll do an ending one too. So we'll do an ending episode eventually. I think that's something we'll probably
That.
do probably in the fall. I think that's perfect because we're doing openings while it's warmer outside. So it's cool outside, do endings. I think that's kind of a good
Yeah.
idea.
Beginning of the year, end of the year. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm working
So
with that. I'm rocking with that.
we'll talk about what endings mean to us in that episode. We'll do it in September. That's like far away, but that's all future episodes for this series. Um, let's go and do that real quick before we get out of here. We'll go ahead and look at the topics we have next. So, next topic is best strategy anime. We'll do that next week at 8 p.m.
Uh oh.
Eastern
I mean,
time.
it's, that we probably both know what number one is, but we can work off of that. We can work. We can. Yeah, we both kind of know what number
We
one
know what
is,
that
but
is.
there's some
We'll work
sleepers
on
out
the
there
other
though. We
ones.
could dive into that.
So the next one will be April 3rd at 8 p.m. That one will be anime series versus manga. What do you prefer? And to end April, we'll have our top five favorite funniest anime ever. And then
Okay, I got a lot of those.
May, we have 3 episodes in May. I won't attack all three of them just yet. Well, actually, we'll go ahead. So we have what's your favorite anime genre and why? And
Okay,
then
that's a banger.
we have two best friend episodes. So what's your favorite best friends turn rivals? And what's your favorite best friends as sidekicks? The
Okay,
best friend says sidekick one's on the 15th and the other one's on the 29th. And
okay,
we'll
there's
have
some bangers then. There's some
yeah,
bangers.
yeah, guys, definitely got some bangers on the way. It's been a fun time for all y'all. So y'all subscribe. We're gonna do these every 2 weeks. Keep that in mind. But we're gonna go to back next week just because we don't have a second March episode. So I got a second March episode, and then we'll go every 2 weeks after that. So actually, we're gonna go 3 weeks in a row because the third is a week after that. And then is every 2 weeks. So
Well, just
episode in a
so
row every 2 weeks.
wait, what's to so I'm just to let you know, 2 weeks from now I won't be available. So if you wanted to do it next week to make up for that, that would be better for me.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna
So
be out of town.
we'll do the one next week, and then we'll do the 10th and 17th for April, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. You said the first week of
Okay.
April you're not available, so I'm available the second week of April and the third week, so that works. So second and third
Okay.
week of April will be our April episodes. The first, third, and last week of May will be our May episodes, and we'll kind of reconvene about the summer. But those are our next few episodes. This will be fun. We'll talk some best friends turn rivals. Some best friends who your favorite best friends and slash sidekicks and shows. I know some of
Yeah.
mine, but I won't spoil too
Yeah.
many. Joey Wheeler, shout out to Joey, shout out to Joey Wheeler. So a couple of guys. Shout out to my guy Joey. Um, and yeah, that's about it for tonight's episode. Man, like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts. I gotta be easy, be safe, stay healthy. Have a great one.
Yes,
And
sir.
me and Rico will see you guys next week. So be at 8
Yes,
o'clock.
sir.
We will not be late this time. I will be on time. And my apologies. I'll be back
Man, life
here.
be happening. Life be
Life be
happening.
life, especially when you're a dad. So
Yeah, for sure.
excuse me on the lateness, but we'll be back next week on time, ready to go. So we'll catch y'all there, man.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.
What happened?